Hello everyone, this is Mr. Speak, and I'm doing my One Piece review right now. And this is just like the Bleach video. I completely forgot the chapter name and number right now. I'm not looking at it right now like I usually do. In any case, we got back to, again, what the trouble inside the dome. We learned that Robin's powers are definitely upgraded. She can apparently duplicate her entire self. So and on that, a quick theory before I summarize the chapter. I think that she's still back at the Poneglyph, and this is like another extension of her powers. Again, she can't, if that's possible, then she could be anywhere, practically. Well, anywhere she could grow a duplicate. We still don't know the exact circumstances behind that, but we know she can create a duplicate. In any case, cut back to her fight. She's kind of dominating. We see some of the other Straw Hats. They definitely feel to prepare for the new world. I don't disagree with them at all. They seem to be having any trouble with their fights, aside from a tad unexpected abilities. And against that's kind of believable, considering A, some of these guys have taken energy steroids. B, some of their abilities are a bit abnormal, to say the least, at least for non-devil fruit holders. In the case, we cut the Brook and the striped guy fight. I'm forgetting names now. In any case, we cut to their fight. We learn a little bit more about Brook's power. Apparently, it's all to deal with the soul. He can, manipulate his soul in various ways. He can't die unless his bones are damaged. So I think his bones are similar to how his regular human body was, aka if they just, slice him in his bones in a lethal way that would have killed his human form, then he would die. That's my theory on it. In any case, so the guy tries as they attack him, he succeeds in slicing Brook's skull off, and then we see what happened. Brook kind of left his body for a brief moment, and then he was able to levitate his bones, back to into place, levitate his skull back into place. So many questions arise from that, but I'll deal with that later. In any case, we also learn he had a special sword made by the Long Arm tribe, and it's supposed to be even sharper than the one he had before. So that's a quick fact. In any case, we see a little bit of Chopper, we see a little bit of Frankie fight, we see a little bit of the Usopp fight. I don't think we saw a little bit of the Zoro fight. Then we cut back to a little bit of aside from what Luffy and Hody, not exactly back to the action full thing, but they're just watching everything that's unfolding. They're, like saying crazy Vanderdecken, and they're just trying to get out of here, and they're asking Luffy to save him. Then we hear what actually happened with that whole, Hody's true form, and we learn what Hody said. We kind of expected Hody to be this profound guy that's just taking his vengeance against the humans to the extreme, but in a way, he's just doing it for the evils. I mean, it's another TV trope. Look it up. But basically, he's just doing it because he's just doing it. He has no real reason. He even says, "Why?" They ask him, "Why are you doing this?" He says, "What is the reason you're doing this? What have humans done to you?" He said, "Nothing." So basically, he's the embodiment. He says he's the embodiment. The Fukaboshi says he's basically the embodiment of, like, the fisherman's rage in a way. He doesn't have a real reason, but he's fueled by that. He just has innate rage against humans. So I don't know. It fits his personality because so far he's sacking his own team. He's sacking all the other fishermen a number of them who may dislike humans, fall and hate humans all down there, and he's going to kill them all just for the hell of it. So it's kind of expected. Simultaneously, I was expecting a bit better of a better reason, but at the same time, that works too. It definitely works too. I have no reason to doubt that. In any case, that's pretty much where the chapter ends, if memory serves. I don't have the chapter in front of me right now. Overall, we kind of learned the answer. Aside from that, not a lot happened. We did see some new abilities as far as Brook and Robin are concerned. But other than that, pretty uneventful chapter. It still was good. I give it about an 8, maybe a 7.5, just because, again, not a lot happened this chapter. But, it's been really hectic. It's building up, it's building up, it's building up. I want to know what's going to happen with Noah. How is Luffy going to deal with this? Everybody is banking on Luffy to save them. And really, I'm just wondering how it's going to go down. Hody at this point, he's not a powerful combatant. Even in underwater, Luffy could easily take him. It's just that Luffy's got split focus trying to make sure the ship doesn't crash into Fishman Island. We've all been waiting for the yay or nay and what's going to happen. And also the meaning on Shirley's vision, and on to a lesser extent, where the hell is Caribou when all this is going on? Be truthful, I'm waiting for Caribou to get his ass kicked because, admittedly, I kind of like Caribou's crazy character. Simultaneously, I wasn't too fond of him kidnapping the mermaids, especially since they were so nice and everything. And, they sell them to slavery, which we all know is not good, even before we saw One Piece example, which is much, much worse in some ways. It was definitely not good. In any case, other than that, major questions of this chapter are still what the hell is going to happen with Noah and Fishman Island. We got one answer concerning like Hody's background. He's just doing it for the evils. He's just doing it for no reason at all, and he's been described as like an embodiment of the hatred fishmen have against humans. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as some other answers go, no kind of foreshadowing. I guess it's too much focus on the climax of the story, namely the ship. Will it crush it? Will it crush Fishman Island or not? To introduce some kind of foreshadowing elements. Simultaneously, I think, right now, not many questions. I just got to ask. Another minor one is Robin actually still at the Poneglyph, and is that like some of her clones that are there, or what's the story on that? We we know that these guys have gotten very far with their devil fruit powers. Not Luffy. Luffy had pretty much attained mastery after, yeah, again, after this same time skip. He had a good mastery of it before, and he kept, moving forward with Gear 3rd and Gear 2nd. Now that he's completely mastered those forms, unless he comes up with another form idea, that's pretty much the mastery of his Devil Fruit down. I'd say Robin and Brook have mastered theirs as well. Not sure on Chopper, though, because we haven't seen all of his points. He apparently has more now because we've seen Kung Fu Point. We've seen altered versions of the ones that we knew existed. But I'm interested in seeing Monster Point. What the hell is it going to be? And, considering his other forms are kick-ass so far, I'm expecting a lot out of it. In any case, this was a good chapter. Again, I'd rate it 7.58 ish. I don't know. There's some deciding factors into it, but again, not a lot happened this chapter. I'm mainly waiting for the climax to reach a resolution somehow. In any case, it's been Mr. Speak. Hope you enjoyed this chapter. Signing off.